hey, I must have did something wrong. Hit the button and we live. So hey, I was just in here talking like a white woman, like a country white woman. So hey, y'all, hey, we all sisters and brothers. You love me, I love you too. That's why I know y'all talk. We do the same thing to each other. They just don't do it out loud. You know how you catch on to our accents, not the switch code that they be talking about when we at work, but I'm talking about like my sister. She would go in because we from the country and we grew up in a predominantly white area, even though it's section, whatever. But it's a lot of white people. Anyway, so we always do that too. We um talk country just like y'all talk Ebonics, you know what I'm saying? And we use each other's accents. It's funny. But anyway, I know that one of y'all are from the country and you're white because I was just saying to myself just out the blue when I was getting the video prepared, just sitting there saying, "Get your damn ass in this house. Get your damn ass in this house now." So I said, I know it's a white woman watching me because what the fuck did this? And hey, I want you watching me. We all cool. You see what I'm saying? We are the spectrum. So from the darkest of darks to the whitest of whites inside the spectrum. You see what I'm saying? And there are specific types of whites that are supposed to be here because their skin tone has olive tone in it in order to protect them from the sun. Others belong in a different realm and they were kept here. That's the download I got that the father and son for Pleiades, I mean the father and daughter for Pleiades came here on this realm to share with us, and they were stuck here. I don't understand why that information is even relevant, but hey, let's get right on into the reading. All right, so what I got for you when I picked your card, I picked the Sun and Judgment, you guys. So a lot of people are getting their karma right now while you guys are going into bliss. Okay, so the tables have turned for real. Okay, that's the energy. Um that yeah, it's a lot of changes. It's a lot of people that need to change. Okay. We could also use some changes, okay? But you got a road. You got two roads you can go down. You can go left, you can go right. Okay, you can go back left, take the blue pill and go back to sleep, or you can go right and take the red pill. Yeah, right, take the red pill and be awakened to this false reality. Some people cannot um psychologically hold, take that much truth being thrown at them and that many illusions being broken. So sometimes we have to pull back in our quest to try to give everybody the knowledge because God got that part. What we do is we build our own collectives and we share knowledge within each other. We build our family and foundation, and your knowledge is your wealth. So you don't give all your key knowledge to nobody. You see what I'm saying? I done gave out a lot of free game. But so my cup is flowing, ever flowing. So you didn't really get, what you got. They allowed you to, so I can learn a lesson. You see what I'm saying? Learn a lesson. That free game, I don't care how much people try to devalue it. Your knowledge, your intuition, and you get with them up, and you get with anybody in this planet, woman, man, child, and you gonna multiply and increase. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not meant for you to go after, because they gonna see you, even though you gonna be seen in these different communities. Not necessarily you going after that particular job or whatever. It was for you to have your team, your foundation built up, and put that knowledge into your team member. But your team members got to be down for you. You see what I'm saying? And when they not, and once you put them in position, they go to spread love to everybody else, which is fine because they're supposed to spread joy. But that foundational money, before you go spreading that out, you're supposed to put that 20% back into the foundation where you took the knowledge from, so that it can be, so that foundation can build itself from the ground up based on the knowledge that you put into one of your foundational members. You see what I'm saying? And we learning right now that we thought we had a lot of foundational members, and we was giving out a lot of free game, but we was doing this shit via the mind. You know what I mean? Which is cool. But that ain't no that. But that's not that person ain't got necessarily be part of your. They ain't got. They can take their knowledge and go. So God, if God want them to know, He will wake them up. Because if He don't, I've experienced this. You can sit and talk to somebody for years. They can see it happening, and they still will not acknowledge it. And the only person who battery gonna get ran down trying to argue like, yes, you did. That was 3 years ago. Here, I can show you. No, because they refuse. They refuse the red pill. They just not ready yet. And you have to accept that they're not ready to hear harsh truths. And like I said, when we know these things, we have to be careful in how we deliver truths or try to force feed people truths. And I don't know why I'm preaching in your video. Because we don't know what type of psychological damage it could cause. Because I know if we get the knowledge from source, and source know what we can bear because they beating us down, Scotty. Not they gonna beat us back up, but they drop us down. You see what I'm saying? The lower we get, the more we forget. The more animal-like we become in our beastly nature. The more we rise into our divinity, into our higher self, which is angelic, the one that sits with God. You see? And that's the only one people want to acknowledge. They don't want to acknowledge their carnal self here and then their self below. Making sure the dark stay in order. It all works together. Yes. I don't know why I'm saying this in your video, but we're finna move on. Okay, yeah, we got the judgment and the sun. So yeah, you guys, they facing karma right now. We coming out of high karmic debt, clean slates. I've been getting that through the last 2 readings. You went through your test, you paid your karmic debt. Now you coming out in the sun. And others are going in to pay their debt. You see what I'm saying? It's not that you better. It's not that we did something so much great. Hey, Lisa, that we did something so much great. But yes, we were the pioneers. There's always got to be some starters. We all over the world. We shine our light in different communities. Communities that were dark, didn't know nothing about spirituality. But God sent you. He knew you was going to get the job done. Just by being you or just by being collective Lisa. He knew Lisa was going to get the job done. So he sent Lisa over there, and Lisa lit up the place with her authenticity and her knowledge and her grace. You see what I mean? And so yeah. Also got the names Brandy and Richard. I don't know how that's significant, but there's a Scorpio that's very significant to you as well. This feels more like a masculine Scorpio, okay? Not a feminine, okay? That person is open, or you opening up and feeling naked, okay? For the first time, some of y'all have gotten to that stage where you completely naked, but you didn't know it, just like in the garden. You had shed it all, took all the clothes off, all the masks off. You were running around here completely naked, free. And I'm telling you see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. And your truth has been exposed already. So what can they do with you? You got a clean slate. Your truth done been exposed. You faced a little humiliation. We all have to do it. We all have to feel exposed. We all have to feel like others are judging us. You see what I'm saying? We got to go through that. It's a part of the process. It's not what we went through when we was in it. It's how we come out when we overcome as the victor. You understand? So this self-exposure, this nakedness, This work that you put in order to get to your true self, you have achieved it. It has brought you freedom and ultimate happiness and fulfillment that has your inner child feeling carefree, totally alive again. And you're about to stumble upon a big discovery or something or an astonishing revelation that's going to help you gain a new perspective about something that you just couldn't see from a positive place. No matter how you try to alchemize it, you're about to get a breakthrough of knowledge, and it's going to be like, oh, what? And it's going to make sense to everything because you're aligning. Finally, you naked and unafraid. Fuck it. They see me. They were seeing me before I realized that they saw me. I thought I was over here being authentic by myself. No, God gave you a light to show other people. So yeah, they're going to peep around the corner at your ass. Dancing around in the sunlight. Hugging trees and doing backward flips and making picnics. And planting flowers. Yeah. Because you carefree. Because you released the burden of this world and gave it to the Most High God. So whatever you need, your house, no car, no pay, you don't have to ask. He already know what you need. You got a clean slate. You get to create the world that you desire. Free of karmic debt. Free of being tied to entities, corporations, organizations that been having you enslaved mentally, physically, and spiritually. So you've been stuck in jail. You've been stuck down here. But see, now you're free. So you can rise. That's how they made the balloon. Off this same concept. The lighter you are, the higher you go. The 9 goes up, the 6 comes down when it's pregnant with what is going to birth on this world, which we call gifts. Because it's our creative idea or something born straight from, or something coming straight from source, and he chose you to birth it. That's what the eternal flow is. And no matter what we go through, we face that head on. You see what I'm saying? I channeled last night, and I kind of felt bad about channeling last night when I channeled because I wasn't sure it just came out that way. The work that God had been doing on me, exercising these demons so they can move on out. They say all kinds of stuff. Some of it be true, some of it don't. But I still got to say it because once you get to this point, you're gonna do the same thing for your children. See, once one do it in the family, everybody else ain't gotta do it in their family. That's connected to her. That means your sister and her kids, if she connected to you, your brother and his kids, if he connected to you, they don't have to do it individually. If they connect with you and you've already done it, they get to skip it. You see what I'm saying? And then instead of waiting till you 80 to own a home, you 25 and you own a home. That's the thing. Freedom. Do something fun, Spirit saying. Okay? Have an adventure. Make it an adventure. It's time for you to totally feel alive. There's no need for you to be afraid of anything. The world is your oyster. Okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to spend a little time with y'all too. Because I'm taking my time with these. The first one was like 20 minutes, But I'm taking my time with it. So let's just go ahead and get your 7-card spread. Dearly divine, beloved archangels of the purest white light and all those high vibrational beings of the white light, could you please come in and give me the messages that you have for your Libra? That's the wrong one. Pleiadean Collective today. And I appreciate all you guys coming in, all y'all support. I haven't did Zodiacs in so long, and I haven't been consistent on my channel as I've been fighting through my battles, like really going through the journey, fighting every day. And some people are set here in the forefront because they started years before I did, you know, and so on behind me. But because you start, that's just like basic training. This is what this is, basic training. Just because I started basic training first don't mean you ain't gonna be no soldier because you started the next round. What that mean? That mean you came up in the next year, you finna be a soldier. So you got to go and pay that karma off. Because that's what's finna make you a soldier. A no-limit soldier. Immortal. In all God's glory. Walking in straight confidence. Can't nothing knock you off your tail. You can take everything I got. But one thing you can't take from me is the light that God got on me and the protection that he got around me. And he'll take everything you got. He'll just let you take it just to see how I act. If I still got faith in him, that he taking care of me and not nobody else. You see what I'm saying? And once I lose, whenever I get in a pivot, well, I'm worried about how I'm going to make it. He make it even worse because I done told you and I done showed you who carry you. So worry about another bill and watch the lights be off. Worry about another car now and watch I pull it, motherfucker. That's how my father worked. Worry about it. I need you to move on faith. That when I called you, all your needs will be met. That's the kind of faith that we gotta have, y'all. And it take work. So let's go and get in your 7 course spread. Libra, y'all got some deep shit going on. Cause I don't know what I'm preaching y'all for. Is there some preachers up in there too? I know it's some country white ladies. I love y'all too, baby. Y'all be styling and profiling. Sharp as a whale. You heard me. Sharp. You hear me? Let me see her. 2, 3. Okay, this is the last one. All right. So, Libra, you ended a cycle. And you are being seen on a world platform where, this is like social media. This could even be you being performing somewhere on a worldwide stage. But you completed a cycle. This is this is something to be celebrated. Generational curse that you done broke, and your family now ain't got to face that demon. That's your family. Anybody that veers off from being your family, they cut from the tree of life. You ain't got to point them out. You got other people for that now. Yeah, you faithful and beautiful, darling. From Australia. I wish, man, y'all got some good looking folks over there. I wish, I mean, I ain't gonna wish. I'm coming over there. Ain't no wish, I'm coming. Anyhow, you have to make sure you say the words correctly because it has a different vibration and the universe don't know what you're talking about. So if you say you wish, you're gonna keep on wishing. You get me? I know I'm going over there because I've always wanted to go to Australia. Okay? I'm just interested in seeing what it's like. I know it's good people everywhere. I don't care how you get treated. I don't get treated no kind of way. I get treated with utmost respect. You understand? Because it ain't about that. When you spiritually inherit a crown, you can have on rags and go to the White House with nothing but white people. And I'm the blackest thing in there. And guess what? He gonna have respect for me. Not because I said something to him. It's the energy in which I stood next to him. Not letting him know that we are equal. I am not beneath you. But it's not done in arrogance. It's done in humbleness. But it's unspoken word. Okay? This is a generational curse that you done broke. And it's gonna be a blueprint for a lot of people all over the world. Yeah. You standing and you standing on business. You defending what you believe in. You defending yourself. You defending anything. You defending your family. You defending anything that you are attached to. That you consider a part of your lineage. You defending it. And your ancestors are proud. They proud of us. This is the page of ones. Y'all about to get a message here that's about to make y'all happy as hell. It could be, and you're gonna be in love and content here. Somebody might want to propose to you. Okay, this Two of Cups here. We got what energy do we have out here? We got Capricorn. We have is that no Leo. We got Pisces, Cancer, the Four of Wands, Aries, stability. You about to be happy as fuck as a mug. I'm trying not to cuss so bad. I cuss, but I don't curse. There's the difference. You the one adding meaning to it. Okay, because anything could be a cuss word if you put the power behind it. You the one made it one. Your power did. So anyhow, yeah. After if you not made it, haven't made it there yet, this is the energy you're about to walk into. This is but I believe I'm talking to the collective where we all walking through that same door together. Okay? We all walking together. We just ended a cycle. We cleaned up the last remnants of that cycle. Because we stood on our business. We stood on principle. We protected what was ours. We protected what meant the most to us, which wasn't no wealth. It was our family. It was ourselves. And it was the belief of the Most High God in what He was telling you to tell. Speak out. And we stood in that truth. And now you about to get some happy news that's going to bring you nothing but peace, joy, and contentment with a soulmate that you finna be in stability, have a stable foundation with these Four Wands, okay? Because y'all about to get ready to go somewhere where you finna be in peace. This is the 7th card. Moving to calmer waters. You about to move away. This whole thing is showing me that you about to move somewhere else with someone else. And y'all about to have a stable foundation. Because this person is ready. Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, and Pisces. Those could be the signs of the person that I'm speaking of. All right. What's the next thing? Oh, let's get some attributes. I don't even think I did that on my last one. Oh, well. I'm doing that. I'm going to do it if I forget. Let's get some attributes on your next encounter. Oh, farmer and firefighter. So, you're a firefighter. So, somebody might need your help on a farm. What the fuck? Okay, so the first messages I did, which was Gemini. So a Gemini might be very significant to you in this reading because I remember I just did Gemini reading. Y'all see me just shuffle these cards. And he got a cowboy. And it said the person gonna have a buzz cut and a small nose. Could be male or female, but they wear cowboy hats or they wear hats or whatever. Okay, but they got short hair. They was going we got to the point where they might need a cowboy or somebody of that nature to run some farmland that they may have. Look at this here. So the fire significance that you're a problem solver, Libra. So they're gonna have to help you, gonna need to help somebody put out a fire. They're gonna say it's an emergency. I got to have you. Okay. Yo, but this person is kind of angry. But you showing them how to handle the heat, baby. So maybe they overwhelmed with the form home. They get a home. They got a home and it has a form on it, and they need some help. That's it. Let's see what attributes this person could have. That's crazy. This definitely could be a Gemini for some of you. This person got messy hair. Baby, don't talk about Miss Albert Einstein, honey. Spirit, you gonna talk about me? Because I tell my collective since we've been starting this thing. Every morning I wake up looking like Albert Einstein. I don't care if I go put a bonnet on, a scarf on. I'm gonna wake up looking like Albert Einstein. You can't tell me that man ain't none of my brothers. I don't care what you say. That's that man's birthday every day. So somebody can have messy hair, and I seen bald head. Somebody can have long legs, a bald head. Okay, they could be ambiguous. Okay, so long legs is Sagittarius. So this person could be a Sagittarius. They could be like ambiguous of like mixed breed kind of type time. Okay, I did see bald head. But yeah, and this part or somebody can have a short haircut too. Okay, they can also have body tattoos. Somebody can have body tattoos. Okay. All right. Yep, see? Bald head. Somebody bald head. All right. That's your next encounter on this next part of your phase as you move into a new energy and a new way of living, creating, because you're in that space. And I'm gonna tell you something about that space where freedom lies. You're gonna realize we ain't been in that space. We ain't been in that space. We thought we was free till you actually free, and then you just sitting there like, what the fuck do I do? Because I'm so used to a routine. Virgo energy. Somebody might be Virgo. I'm so used to a routine till it's like when I can just tell myself what to do or not to do. I'm like, Lord, am I in the jail cell? I'm scared to. Am I scared to step out in that big world or what? You know, somebody's skin could look. Somebody can have a skin that look like night. Glory to God. Somebody can have dreadlocks. Glory to God. Okay. Yep. Cowboy again underneath the deck. Yep. Somebody could be a teacher as well. Very wise. Somebody who loves animals. Anyway, what else did I want to do? Yeah, we're going to pull one of these from this deck. We're going to pull you some oracle cards. Y'all, give it to me, yeah. How y'all doing today? So hopefully y'all, the ones that don't get to see it live, will come back. If y'all want to holler at me, the information will be in the description box. I don't think I put it in there. Let me put it live. I will put it in there though. I ain't going with over there with them. Please, Holy Spirit, give me some cards to go with this Libra reading. Okay. Secretly attacking you based on, so you had a group of people that was secretly attacking you. Could have been a religion, like a church or something, somebody at a church or a preacher. Okay. Because they were secretly attacking you based on your religious belief. And trust me, I know exactly why they was doing this, because I had a person in the community, a friend of mine, that told me when I started coming to the community with all the spirituality, that one of the pastors that he was the pastor at his church told him, yeah, man, we've been doing that. We just didn't feel like y'all could handle it right now. We've been doing a lot of that information, but we just didn't feel like the people could handle it. That's exactly what they told. Cause see, that was a money making machine. But when people open up to their own self and their own relationship with God, then you lose money. Well, you thought you would. Because people love to gather together to be able to worship and talk to God. We talk to like-minded people because a lot of times we put in places where there is nobody like us. So you can still do what you was doing. You didn't have to keep the knowledge from the people. You're going to come up with another excuse when God bring this down. Because people are going to be marked for removal, execution. Okay? If y'all want to continue this, whatever y'all got going on, you can have this. That was right up underneath there. And that's just bottom line. Nice, nasty. Yeah, I'm real good at being nice, nasty. Okay? And some of y'all might be real good at being nice, nasty. Yeah. Somebody looking at your life like it's a soap opera, they want to compete with you. You ain't got time for that. We on a bigger mission than that. This ain't what that is. Who fighting to see who gonna be seen? Child, this wig won't even stay right. I ain't studying about who see me. Baby, I ain't feel like I gotta get relax or whatever. And I was tired of wearing my headscarf. I got to let it breathe every now and then. I wash them all every week, go twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Okay? But at the same time, I like to do stuff different. I like to switch shit up. And this wig ain't participating. I guess I talked about the wig so bad. God said, next time you throw a wig on your damn head, I'm going to turn it topsy-turvy. And that's exactly what he been doing. Topsy-turvy, my ass. Okay. Now, what was the last thing? You need some advice. The advice they had to go with you. Don't be stingy. Donate your time, your skills, your wisdom, your money. Don't be stingy because your cup is flowing. If you got an overflowing cup, what you going to be stingy for? Because you ain't got no overflowing cup if you stingy. Because you're going to stop, you're going to put a plug in it. Because it got to go out. If you sitting up there waiting by tomorrow, God going to take it from you. Okay, you want to worry about it? Just like he did David when he was out there on that battlefield. And he had won all the battles. And God being the lead. He was here in the physical, but God was the commander of that army. You understand? So you want David decide what? Somebody by name might be David that's involved in this situation. David said what? He said, what you want to do? You want to count after all these battles I done won for you. So you want to count. See, God don't play that. I don't know who y'all be talking about. And he started slaughtering men that ain't had nothing to do with what him and David had going on. According to y'all, y'all say that's slaughter, that's mass murder. Like Saddam Hussein, let's go get him. But in the Bible, when David was disobedient, the avenging angels come and started slaughtering men in the army that didn't even know nothing about the conversation. You understand? So when you go to telling me about, oh, that's wrong, they ain't even do that. They still on that list. The proof is in the pudding. Go open the Bible up and read it. And David had to go buy on threshing floor in order for it to make it stop. He had to pay for it. Because Arnold was going to get it to him. He said, no, I got to pay for it. And he had to get on that threshing floor and get on his knees so God stopped slaughtering men in that army. They like, damn, Lord, what we do? Gone. Because you'll come right back. But he had to teach him a lesson. See what I'm saying? Just for one person, God went to slaughter all them folks. So if you think he won't slaughter armies for one person, you're a fool. You ain't read that Bible either. Okay? And they said you needed to learn from something. Okay? Learn from it. Spirit said you went through something. Learn from it. Move on. And after getting to the truth, utilize your intelligence. Okay? And your problem solving skills. Did I tell you it was a problem solver? Where you see that they are needed. There may be a leadership position that will bring a lot of income being gifted to you from the divine. So there's a new opportunity coming in from God that nobody can bless because we on a whole new level. We in a whole new portal. And they got to catch up to come up and get in it before it's sealed up for good. So yeah, I hope you running to catch the portal, not running to catch a man. Cause that man ain't gonna get your ass to that portal. He ain't studying. He's trying to get to the portal himself. A lot of these men on their righteous path, they tired of you Jezebels. You throwing around the same thing. Hell, they want to see something new on a new planet. Shit, they tired of that same big cat that you throwing around. Hell, cats get ran trains on. That's why a lot of y'all done had trains ran on you. Cause you say you're lying, right? Well, go out in nature, see, but you a domesticated cat. You ain't online no more. You a domesticated cat. So what happens to domesticated cats? When it's mating time, they go one after the next. So you, I was gonna call you horse full of pork. That say y'all some lioness. No, not yet. You're a domesticated cat. So don't get that train ran on you. Close your legs up, because the minute you in heat, they all coming back to back to back. And then you in secret like, Lord, I'm a hoe. I should have never let him hit. Should never. You a domesticated cat. Keep that cat closed. And that's all I gotta say to you. Holla at you. Peace in the Middle East. Bye, y'all. Oh.